This video will cover the Bill of Materials feature. The Bill of Material is a listing of all of the parts that comprise an assembly, and when created will be its own separate file. The Bill of Material can be created two different ways. The first way is to create it outside of the 2D drawing. The second way is to create it from within a 2D drawing. Both ways will produce the same result, which is a parametric Bill of Material file that updates when the assembly or parts are updated. To get started, here's how to create a bill of materials. Click on the Alibre gem, then New Bill of Materials. You can also access this same dialog through the main menu, File, New, then Bill of Materials. Select the New Bill of Materials option. In the Choose Template area, select the Standard Template or Custom Template option. The Standard Template will be used for this example. Bill of Material ANSI D through E is selected because this bill of materials will be placed on a D-size sheet. The workspace and configuration settings are OK. When the OK button is clicked, the bill of materials is created. As you can see, there are many ways to edit the bill of materials, which is created in a familiar spreadsheet-style format. You can also start a new bill of materials by choosing the Bill of Materials icon in the Alibre Design Home window. If the bill of materials is created from outside of a 2D drawing, it can be inserted into the 2D drawing by going to the Insert Views group in the Drawing Management tab and selecting Link Bill of Materials. In this dialog box, select Existing Bill of Materials. Browse to the location of the Bill of Materials file. Double-click the file, or click once and then click Open. Click on OK. Once linked, you will be able to place it anywhere in the 2D drawing. To insert the bill of material into the drawing, click on Bill of Materials View, labeled BOM, on the Insert Views flyout, and left-click to place the bill of materials. Only a single bill of material can be associated with a 2D drawing. When an assembly is inserted into a 2D drawing, most of the time the individual parts of that assembly need to be identified. If a bill of material is inserted into the 2D drawing, balloon callouts can be associated with the parts in the assembly. To add callout balloons, select the Callout tool from the Annotations group in the Drawing Management tab, or from the Insert menu, select Annotation, then Callout. Select the part in the location where you want the beginning of the callout to start. When the mouse cursor is over a part, it will turn red. Click again on the screen. Place the callout and then click the Apply button. If you want text of the callout in a new location, simply click and drag it to the desired location. If multiple instances of the same part reside in an assembly, all of those instances will have the same callout, which is expected since they are all the same part. If multiple callouts are going to be added at once, check Do Not Show this dialog box next time. The next time the callout icon is clicked, the dialog box will not show, but callouts can still be added by left-clicking on the part and left-clicking where the callout is needed. To get this dialog box back, go to Tools, Options, Drawings, Viewing Interaction, and check Show Dialog Box when inserting callouts. There are many different reasons why the bill of material might need to be changed, such as adding or removing columns, resequencing the parts, or changing the information in the bill of material. There are a couple of different ways to edit a bill of material. Outside the drawing, or the bill of material file can be opened from within the drawing by double-clicking on it in the drawing, or clicking on it once and selecting Edit on the In Place control. You can also right-click on the bill of material and select Edit. Adding new columns can be accomplished by right-clicking on a column and selecting Column, Insert, or by going to the Edit group on the Bill of Materials tab and selecting Add Column. This can be particularly useful if you have parts or subassemblies that have different configurations, and you want to show all of the different configurations. The left-hand column displays all of the columns that can be inserted into the bill of material. This information is populated directly from the part or assembly. When these columns are added to the right-hand side of the dialog box, they will be removed from the left, since only one instance of each column can be inserted. To add or remove an item, left-click on it and then click the Add or Remove button. These columns can be moved up or down in the list by clicking on the appropriate item and then clicking on the up or down button. In addition to the data from the part, certain data directly from the model can be inserted into the bill of material. What this means is that dimensions can actually be shown in the bill of material, and of course, if those dimensions change in the model, they will also change in the bill of material. This is done when the Custom button is selected. In the Data Type column for your custom property, click on the down arrow. The Parameter option can then be selected. Property. This option is only available for editing when the data type is set to parameters. The value placed needs to refer back to the name of the equation in the equation editor that you want to display in the bill of material. Display as. This will be the value that is displayed in the column on the bill of material. Data type. Text. Allows the user to enter in a combination of letters, numbers, and other characters. Date. Allows you to select a date from the Windows calendar. Number. Only allows the user to enter numerical values. Parameter. This value refers back to the parameters in the equation editor or in the parts or assemblies. As the values change in the models, these values will also change in the bill of material. If a value in the bill of material is changed either by accident or on purpose, the actual value can be reset back to the original value. When the value is changed by the user, the cell will be shaded blue instead of the default white color. To change the value, the cell will first have to be selected, then right-click and select Use Design Value. If you need to insert a subassembly multiple times into a main assembly, you may only want a single line item displaying the quantity of subassemblies and not the entire list of parts. To do this, in the subassembly, go to File, Properties, General tab, and check Treat as Part in Bill of Material. Instead of all the individual parts showing up in the bill of material, it will show only the number of instances where the subassemblies have been inserted into the main assembly. If you edit the bill of material, you can change the item number so it will be different in the callouts. To do this, click on the cell you want and enter in a whole number you want to use. You can then switch to a different cell and enter in another whole number value. This video covered the Alibre Design Bill of Materials feature. A bill of materials can be created either outside or inside a 2D drawing. Both ways create a parametric bill of materials file that updates when the assembly or parts are updated. When a bill of materials is inserted, balloon callouts can be quickly and easily associated with the parts in the assembly. The bill of materials can be edited to add or remove columns, resequence parts, and change the information in the bill of materials. The bill of materials feature also provides subassembly options, including the ability to treat a subassembly as a part in the bill of materials.